Down Nerve DJ representative. You are now on the Big Ten Countdown. We doing some new shit, podcast, radio shit, all at the same time. Today we got a very special guest, Street Smokes Wanted Tour. Big up to my man, Big Heff. We have NaQuia Chante.
Yeah.
And in the back, her homegirl, you can't see her, she off the camera. I gotta give her a shout out because she got the gold. What's your name, sweetheart?
P with the drip.
P
Always
with the
drippy.
motherfucking drip.
You already know that's how I say it every motherfucking time too.
All right. So
Sure
let's get this started then. Tell everybody where you from and how you actually got your start in music.
So I'm from right here, Columbus, Ohio.
Oh shit!
South Side.
I grew up
on Lockmore and Livingston.
Get the fuck out of
Like,
here!
literally, I went to Mary Franklin.
I went to fucking Mary Franklin, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Like,
I'm from
literally,
Southfield, I swear to God.
Yes, like all my cousins live in Southfield. We still like in South Side though.
That's
So my grandma live on Gate still. Right on Fairwood, literally, I'm
Yeah, you from the
here,
South Side. Yeah, you from
Side.
here. Yeah.
I went to college in Cincinnati and I ain't never came back. Listen, I married my husband there, you know what I'm saying? So he's from there, so like that. So I just stayed, you know what I'm saying, stayed in Cincinnati. But I'm here all the time, like I'm from here, like yes. Like I say, Southside, Lockmore and Livingston, that's me, yeah.
Wow.
And so when I tell people from Cincinnati, I went to Mary Franklin, it sounds like a nice school, right? You know what I'm saying?
It does.
It sounds
But you
like,
from
oh,
on there.
and I'm like, so they be like, oh, yeah, so I'll be like, man, y'all don't even know, like, y'all have no idea, like,
yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, some of that. So yes, what year
You
you
Red
graduated?
Devil. You Red Devil. I'm a little old school. I graduated in '98.
Okay, I'm 04. I'm not that. Yeah.
Not that younger than me.
Not that much younger. 04.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, man.
So yes, Mary Franklin.
you know
Come
what
on,
it, so
yeah.
you know what it was like
Yeah.
back in the day.
Absolutely.
And you was able to actually experience a lot of the love,
Yep.
the true love, the true pain that comes with the music. You were able to experience the gang banging and the violence that were happening for real. Now, what I'm gonna ask you this question: do you see any correlation in between the violence back when we was coming up and the violence today? If you do, what do you think it is?
It's like it's losing its merit, like in general, like that, right? People just doing stuff. Ain't no principle in nothing. Ain't no like these young boys crazy. Like these little kids in Cincinnati, you don't play with them. You know, you tell a little kid fight, tell a little kid do something down. You don't do that to these young boys. They ain't got no values and ain't no rules, ain't no none of that. You know what I'm saying, like that. So, and it seems like a disconnect between an older generation and a younger generation. Like we trying to take over. We don't want to tell y'all what to do. We ain't clicking. You know what I'm saying? So you get all these little subgroups. That's how you got these little subgroups. You know what I'm saying? That people ain't no real leadership when there's so many subgroups overall like that. Because everybody needs leaders. Everybody know who the OGs is. Everybody know who everybody's supposed to be, whatever like that. But now you just start your own new group. You don't like nobody? Start your own new group. We call this now, and we do this, whatever like that. And we known from this little group right here. One of them people was connected to them, and so you kind of got that, but it loses that genuine leadership that I think that was happening before. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Respect and all that.
All that stuff. So how do you think that correlates into today's music?
So again, he's saying stuff that's not real. You gotta have that's the first part. Just making stuff up, or you just telling on yourself. One or two, like both of them are not good.
You had to start telling on yourself in order to make it in rap music.
Yeah, like wow, and like no, really you should tell on yourself. Like if that's what you're really doing, hey, you shouldn't rap about it. But I get, it's real, so that's an authentic take. But like, so you got people like that slip through the cracks, the 6ix9ines and people like that who, you know what I'm saying, are. And I hate just like saying Hitler's a good leader, but like are good artists in general, and they take this culture and they just, run with it. They, you know what I'm saying, just paint the picture. They ain't got to be about it, do nothing like that, and people like it, and they suck it up, whatever. So I can see how it can be very appealing now to just make yourself that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I can just be that person. Like I said, start my own group. All right, I'm a gangster now today, and that's what I want to be.
You can wake up just like that.
Just
so
wake up, yeah.
So if you was to have to describe yourself and your style of music, how would you describe that?
So just like I said, I grew up now, right? Southside,
Right.
boom. So you got this urban community, but I also was in church all the time, right? So I went to First Church of God, who's not quite on the south side, the east side, but it's on Refugee now.
I know you had big old
Bishop, yeah.
church
So that's the church I grew up in, right? That's where I learned all my skills. You know what I'm saying? Singing, talking to people, organizational, community work, all that stuff like that at church, whatever. But I lived on the south side where everything was going on, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I had these two very...
Afghanistan, what they call it?
Yeah.
LA?
I don't know what they call it now.
Call it little
yeah.
LA?
But like, these two very strong dynamics, right, are both very, very real to me. And so my music, I try to give a piece of both all the time. You know what I'm saying? And show this really what I call an authentic representation of a Christian, right? I ain't singing gospel music and stuff like that right now at this moment, but I'm making music that's gonna talk about God and things of that nature, whatever like that. But most people who consider themselves a Christian or spiritual or whatever, they drink a little bit, smoke a little bit, do all like that. So, like, it's not a person that just goes to church every day, has their Bible read. That's not the average Christian to me. That's the pastor and the deaconess and the people who have to, that's their job to do those things. But the average person who claims they're spiritual or Christian or whatever they want to, you know, I try to be general because everybody got their own little thing.
Yeah.
Some people serve the stars. That's a whole other story. So, like, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, like that, it's, you still do this, you still kick it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to do both of those things together at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm trying to disrespect my God and my gospel and try to really giving these other artists and my other friends and people like, you know, who have that perspective a chance to celebrate God in a way without having to, you know, turn on Kurt Franklin or Tamala Mann and, you know, do that. You got this. You just do this.
Real talk. So what would you say ultimately is your motivation to do music? Like, ultimately, like, what is it that's like driving you to where you be like, okay, I gotta do this. I can't stop doing this. This is what I'm going to do.
I feel like it's in my body. Like I try to be funny. Like, it's literally like, if I did anything else, I frustrate the situation. Literally, not trying to be funny. I ain't gonna get a job. I suck at being an employee. I suck at it. I suck at, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to listen to nobody, none of this stuff like that. Like, I can do that. I tried it. I had a degree. I worked at, you know what I'm saying, criminal justice for a little bit like that. I had a nice job making nice money, and I just wanted to be free and sing and be the kid, you know what I'm saying, like that. So it makes me the most happy. And there are people that have very, 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 very high belief in me, right? Me, I'll be like, I don't know what the hell's going on sometimes, and I just be over it. But there's people like people to drip, my husband, some people they my manager, whatever like that. The whole reason I'm here, you know what I'm saying, Heff, other people like that who really, they got this strong belief in me. And so I'll be like, oh, okay. Like, I gotta do this even when I don't want to do this, even when nobody's, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like it's right and all, you know, whatever. I just gotta do it. And it's the others, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody putting yourself all the time. We let ourselves down all the time, but other people, so keeping other people in the front of my mind, like, I'm doing this for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, P, hold it down with me. I'm gonna make sure, bro, I'm going in, all right, you coming with me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's really for everybody else. So I don't get too, you know what I'm saying, big with it.
Definitely down with you and shit. We got P the motherfucking drip back there.
Yeah,